Let's take you now to Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts, having to receive an update from the Special Investigating Unit and the Hawks on the intelligence report commissioned by former Eskom CEO Ruyter. Newzroom Afrika's Athi Mtongana joins us live ahead of the meeting. Athi, a very good morning to you. Some interesting revelations to be revealed today. What can we expect?
Well, the revelations that we're expecting to hear stem around some of the claims that were made by Eskom's former CEO, Ruyter, who, you know, has already made an appearance before Parliament's Standing Committee on Public Accounts, where even there, when they were questioning him, they felt like, as members of SCOPA, that they were not really getting to the crux of the claims that Ruyter had made on a public television platform, claiming corruption linked to the ANC and some ministers in relation to the power utility. But of course, we know that since then, he actually had commissioned an investigation by independent investigators who embarked on an investigation taking records from the power utility, a concern that was raised by SCOPA's chairperson, Kulego Hlengwa, saying, who are these independent private investigators who were privy to some of the information and the security detail within Eskom? Because, of course, to probe any matter, you would have to embark on a process of getting into the systems of a particular company, and that's exactly what happened when the investigation unfolded, commissioned by Ruyter. But now the Special Investigating Unit, as well as the Hawks, have also embarked on their investigation on the claims, some of the claims that have been made by Ruyter. In fact, the last time I actually spoke to Advocate Ndimu Tibi from the SIU at a SCOPA meeting, he mentioned that they had finally gotten their hands on that report, because every time SCOPA would be referred to this particular investigation, no one would seem to know its whereabouts, the report at least. So as the SIU had confirmed in their last meeting with SCOPA that they have indeed gotten their hands on that report, and they will then move based on some of the contents of that report to actually continue probing the allegations of corruption within the power utility. Another interesting element today, which we're looking forward to, is the involvement of Brigadier Burger. Brigadier Jaap Burger is a central figure to the investigation that is taking place around Eskom, because when the former CEO, Ruyter, appeared before SCOPA, he mentioned Mr. Brigadier Burger about some of the information that he had received, which he was passing on to the South African police, which Brigadier Burger had been responsible for. And when he was supposed to appear before Parliament, Brigadier Burger, that is, he cited issues of security concerns, something that SCOPA heard of from the National Police Commissioner, Fani Masemula, who was telling SCOPA that Mr. De Burger cannot appear because he fears for his safety, because he is one of the central figures within the South African police that is actually dealing with investigations centered around Eskom. You would know that there are links to a mafia of some sort in Mpumalanga around Eskom, and so he was raising concerns of safety, much like Ruyter had also raised concerns of safety. So today we're expecting then to see Brigadier Burger, whether he appears physically or not, but this is going to be a physical meeting of the Standing Committee on Public Accounts, so we expect him to be there. I don't know whether he will still be raising those same concerns of safety, but the program and the agenda for SCOPA is to hear from him, as well as the Hawks and the SIU.
Mtongana, let's leave it there for now, as we will be tracking the story throughout the course of the day.